see. I guess I could go with that uniform. Monday Night Football. What happened there? What happened, Warren? What happened, Louis? Said that you left the. I said you left the play session. It said that you left the play session, so he booted me out also. Again. I'm standing again, yeah. This should be fun. I feel Cooks will have at least 2 touchdowns on me. Yeah.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. What a game we have for you here. The first meeting of the year between 2 of the NFL's most hostile divisional rivals. This matchup always among the most anticipated games of the regular season. It's the Saints going up against the Panthers. With that, we head up to Charlotte, where we'll hook up with our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis at Bank of America Stadium. Gentlemen.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, we finish
Open.
Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. Now they try the right side here. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Kelvin Benjamin has to be a feature of this offense that's on your screen now.
Definitely a #1 receiver, a huge target with some speed. It's almost like go-go gadget when he goes up to get the football. No matter how you defend him, he can go just a little bit higher.
Now it's Newton. It's complete to Brown, right right side. They'll lose a yard.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was looking to do.
As a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Throwing on 3rd down. Newton gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive
That would have just plain old sucked at that.
like when you realize the ball is loose.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
Nick Fairley's a former #1 draft pick that when you get the best of him, you get elite play at the defensive tackle position.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Sure, with a punt.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They come up with 1 back. That's Ingram. They'll come out throwing, looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
On second down, here's Newton.
Ah!
His throw is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third down.
I don't know what I want to do.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. From the gun, here's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And it brings up 4th down.
The days of knowing your assignment, dropping to it, and calling it a day, that's over with. Because now, when you drop into a zone, especially as a defensive back, you're seeing the play in front of you. So if a man wanders into your area, guess what? Now it goes from zone to man-to-man coverage in many cases. And on this particular play, able to see the play in front of him, react to it, and knock the ball away. Gotta like what you just saw there. If you like
trying to put it up in the corner.
Get set to trot out there. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he
I'm trying to.
Catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. They'll get 32 yards there. And the Saints are going to get a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now and has really upped his pass receiving potential. A nice player.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
And his kick here is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give them a rest. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 39 that time. At 6'5", Kelvin Benjamin is so hard for defenses to deal with.
When you open up the dictionary and you look at that NFL definition of uncovering, you find Kelvin Benjamin, just what you talked about. His size, his catch radius where you can put the ball almost anywhere. You can go up and get it. Remember how they won a national championship when he was at Florida State? Late game drive, put it way up there on the top shelf, and Kelvin Benjamin got it.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Here's Newton now on second down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where you're headed.
This Cooks.
And got his man complete. And touchdown.
This Cooks.
Brandon Cooks, 92 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They tried a corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 on the carry.
Number 2.
It'll be second down. With my good friend Charles Thomas, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 5 here to start things out. Now it's Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Newton to throw. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll run it here. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Tipped and intercepted. A great read.
God damn it.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, Ingram. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just did it, and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They go screen. This is Ingram.
Fudge. He's gone.
Mark Ingram.
He's gone.
And all the way
He's gone.
for the touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
11 yards on the pickup, and the Panthers are going to get a first down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Murray the lone setback. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. It is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Andy Lee now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And how about this, a fake?
Come on. No idea where that was going. No idea where that was going.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back.
No idea.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now. Get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They come out here in the eye. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. And this is going to be incomplete. Kobe Flainer, the tight end, his intended target. And now it's 4th down.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Now Newton on first down. Man open left side is Brown. 30 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Carolina first down.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
On first down, Newton. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try to get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about. I don't
God damn it.
Just keep playing and keep going.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Damn it.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team moves it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
To throw is Newton. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's brought down after a good game. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
All right, so first down, 5 yards to go. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to air one out. And that one falls in.
God damn it.
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender...
Wait 1 second here. Let me invite Brian to the party here. Got it. Ah, shit. I can't get back in time. Shit. I thought I did pause it. Trying to get Brian in here. Oh, yeah. I'm not in the screen right now to pause it.
We saw there.
It won't let me pause it. There you go.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Not much, man.
By the offense, unfortunately, it ended in a big drive.
And I'm losing, so
Yeah, I'm watching.
I bet you're enjoying it, aren't you?
Todd,
So we
believe it or not, I don't want you to lose every game.
The lone receiver left.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. It's 3rd and 5.
I think I play you next, Louis.
Of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Get my scouting in on Louis.
Cover cooks, that's all I'm going to say.
I already knew that. I knew that from the first time I played him.
Throwing again is Newton.
Todd's going to be rooting for me against Louis, it sounds like, though.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Todd, did you make your own playbook?
No, I copied one.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between.
I don't think it works well for you, man.
Go for it on 4th down. And on the ground they go with a running back.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
Wow, he barely got it.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come up in an offset eye. Newton now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what deep...
God damn it!
Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked
What the
up.
fucking tips?
The Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a visit. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime.
Every pick had been on a freaking tip.
We're ready to get to the 3rd.
In the end zone.
Man, I can't wait for Mark Ingram to fucking retire in this bullshit league.
Ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
He's just OP in this Madden. Any running back with his style is OP in this Madden.
As he only gets to the 20. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down, getting this.
All it takes is a stop and a score, and you're back in this.
Yeah, but I can't get to stop.
Over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels
You need to cover
routine.
Cooks.
And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Is your quarterback would have long dreads?
Yeah, he does.
That's fucking awesome.
The playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
I don't care, that's awesome. Quarterback with the long ass fucking hair in there.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, did Todd get the stop he needed?
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the
Todd, why do you keep coming out on that
they're worried about
defense
what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route
Ah.
as opposed to going away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop
It looks like Louis let your guy get up so he could try to go for the hit stick.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the green.
Todd, I loved it when you came out in these formations.
Get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
Todd, your other receiver is open.
On 2nd and 10, Newton finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 6 there, but now it's 3rd. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his
Louis doing the tip drill again this time for the wrong team.
Height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Have no choice, Louis.
They will go for it. Now Newton.
Cut.
This is incomplete. So certainly an interesting and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick.
Louis no joke this season.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I'm about to see the play.
The Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They
he sure fucking did.
Turned it over in their own territory.
Todd getting saved.
Guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into
and Todd's been demoralized.
Or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it.
I mean, he could have been. I couldn't tell on sleep-through live. I never could tell during the live play if it was actual home or not. Unless he was standing up.
Caught by Snead over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good pick up for 20 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught. It's Thomas. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And the D looking like they may blitz. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw.
Ah.
Now it was tipped. A little bit, but he dropped it.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
Damn it.
Nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Todd, quit staring at receivers, man. Go through progressions. Shit, dude, you've missed so many open people.
God damn it!
Tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Lord, Louis, it's a throw.
And he's got it over the middle. Fleener. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look.
Yeah, take him out for me, Todd. Take out Cooks for me. Yeah, he can be, though. Todd, bounty gate this bitch.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back.
Bring it on. Goodell ain't got shit on me.
Part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
What's he out with?
This was a dislocated elbow.
Oh, perfect.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Tackle made by K1 Short.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Oh, my goodness.
Todd's going to make some kind of play here. Let's see it.
No, really.
With the pressure.
Oh, he did!
Former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my
Clutch
smile
sack to
on that
keep him
play.
from the first down and out of field goal range.
Like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to let it go again, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
When you have a lot of confidence in your offensive line, that allows you to take shots, as we just saw there. Hardly anyone is going to say, let's go ahead and dial up a big throw from the shadow of their own goal line. But they did there because they knew the guys up front would give them time. They weren't able to complete it, but it was a nice attempt.
From the end zone, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there.
Damn, Todd, you almost backed out the end zone on that play.
He can get in the entire game.
Off your hiking 5-step drop.
Where are you going to go with the football?
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
Like, Cam was close there, dude. Like, he did like a 5-step drop out the hike, and I guarantee I thought he was stepping out of there. I guarantee he was stepping out.
And even 40 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play
Todd
sheet.
finally hitting a little home run play.
He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
Todd, in all honesty, I've only seen 2 good interceptions here.
That's exactly
But
Have they all been deep throws?
Well, the picks, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, Todd, you hit the open guy then. Good job, dude.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Deep drop. He's going to float this one deep. And this is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
I must do something there.
Kelvin Benjamin. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And they're able to
Really
cut
got
the to 12. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. And
he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Oh, Lou, your quarterback's a lefty? God, that would suck for me.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Can't Todd force the 3 now?
I doubt it. Not 10 inches.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
3rd inches, they just hand it to the back.
No one said anything, so I'm assuming Louis gets it.
Isn't it? That's
Yeah, you got it.
Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a 1st down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. They'll look to throw here on first down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and it's third down.
Ooh, let's see the lucky play.
On second down, now they'll look to convert here on third.
Damn.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that last drive,
Todd needs to drive down and score on this drive. Make it a real game here.
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll be first down Panthers.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll give it here to his running back. No gain on the play there, second down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Shit.
On second down, here's Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And now here's another interception. And it's picked off.
Sounds like game over on this play.
Take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away.
Yep.
Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving it a
There's Cooks again.
chance.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is...
What route was that, Louis? I wasn't paying attention.
This one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning?
But Cooks ran a streak, right?
Do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gotcha. Todd, I think that corner's washed up.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13.
That's the same corner I kept beating.
In pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up second down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him. But he
Todd scores quick enough, though. He can still make this a game.
I doubt it.
But that would take off some Todd not throwing an interception.
On 2nd and 10, Newton.
Todd, right now you have thrown 11 picks in your last 2 user games.
It's third down.
Hey.
So on that play, defense was
They
in the
threw
zone.
6 on
They
me.
ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the
What the
screen.
fuck, Louis?
But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he...
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Does the big boy have the juice? And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like those celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20.
You know, I just saw you missed the PAT.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Newton now to throw. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While
Billy
the
Brown.
Staff works on him. We'll step aside and be right back.
Antonio Brown, Kelvin Benjamin, Des Bryant. That would be something Todd would do.
Damn it!
Another interception.
Is that number 6?
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Todd, did you throw any interceptions in your CPU game last week?
Sometimes you treat it like boxing.
Yeah.
You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big
Cam
punch
Newton's
later.
dead.
Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
What's about his accuracy is 98. That's just...
You know what that means, Todd? Do you know?
No, Ron. But you tell me.
It means you're not reading the coverage right.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
Coming left, it's Ingram. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From the 50, Newton. Backing
God.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now it's Newton. And that is incomplete. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Ingram again. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Third and 4. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man, hand him the ball, and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Now let's go! Blue, landed! Blue, gone! Leopard! Leopard!
They come out here in the eye. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long.
Yeah.
I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal.
Yeah, Louie. I'm here. Yeah, pretty much. When all 3 of them were in the end zone.
Todd, you snowball.
Okay, what does that mean, Brian? Pretend I'm stupid.
You're not stupid. It's a gaming term in a different type of video game, though. Meaning, once you get going, you get snow in North Carolina. All right, if you make a snowball and you start rolling in the ground, what happens?
You get covered in it.
No, if you make a snowball and you roll it on the ground into more snow, what happens?
Make a snowball.
It gets bigger. So when you make little mistakes and then you start rolling into bigger and bigger mistakes, you're snowballing.
There's no good fucking quarterbacks out there.
So you get flustered, and then that's basically it.